guys, welcome back to my channel. Itsuchi here with a couple of updates. As the title implies, I've been a little bit busy these last few weeks. Weeks, I was gone for a week, but this past week I have been working on something special. Just, again, movesets are so repetitive and time consuming, sometimes it's just nice to pause in between and do something else that also improves the game. And this is a pretty welcome change that I think a lot of you will like. Let me go ahead and put my new code in. Alright. I'm going to turn the music off, obviously. We're going to be talking about voices. So I'm going to turn the music off, and I'll turn the voices up, actually. There. We keep trying to fix it. Excuse me, sorry, didn't mean to cough. Alright, let's go in. So, I've been working, I just wanted to go ahead and, it was because I was going to add, Sakura and Kakashi next, and then I was like, oh, I don't have the voices, so I was like, let me make sure I can get, because, that's what it was, no, sorry. I was getting ready to start on PTS Sakura, which is when I realized, oh yeah, that's right, she's the only character of the three of Team 7 who, these three all have their English voices.
Are you ready?
There's no way I'll lose.
These two had Japanese voices, she didn't, so I wanted to make sure I could get the Japanese voice clips from Gekitou 4. So I started to work on the sound a little bit to make sure I could get those out. And so while I was doing that, I did figure out how to get the voice clips from them. So I was like, oh, well, that means I can also get the English voice clips from the GameCube exclusives for, like, Iruka.
Time for some extra credit.
Who now has a voice. That just started this whole tangent of, I was like, well, I went on and added in the GameCube exclusive like Iruka,
think you can defeat me?
Mizuki,
come on,
Zabuza,
please don't hate
and
me.
Haku. And so I was like, well, while I'm at it, since I'm already kind of in that zone of like adding in the voices for these characters, I was like, let me just go ahead and get everyone for Season 1 done. So I did exactly that. I got everyone for Season 1 done. So I'll just go through so you can hear. In my game, everyone, it's just like SP, where everyone has a P1 voice and a P2 voice. Or if you're in Royale, it just randoms between the two voices. So when you select a character, they each have two different character select phrases. So I'll just play them all for you now for Season 1.
I'm all fired up and ready to go! It's my turn, believe it!
Are you ready for me?
Behold the power of the Uchiha clan.
There's no way I'll lose. Here I come!
This'll be a drag. Oh, all right.
Time to get serious. Bring it on!
It's my turn now! I'm gonna tear you up!
Akamaru, let's go! All right, let's go!
I'll do my best. Thanks.
This won't take long. I won't go easy.
I will not hold back! Prepare yourself!
I did go on and do the rest of the rookies as well.
You can't defeat me.
Or not rookies, but like Part 1 characters.
Think you're going to beat me?
Watch out! I won't hold back.
I will not lose. Waste of time.
This'll be a cinch. I'll cut you to ribbons.
I wouldn't underestimate me. This one's in the bag.
I don't have voice clips for these three yet, just because I need to figure out a way to rip the voice work from, and even get the game itself to get files. But I really need to get the voice clips from the Broken Bond, because they are in the Broken Bond. I think that's like the only game they're in, so I have to figure out a way to get that game's files and get the voice clips for these characters. After I did all the Part 1 cast, I was then like, well, it would be kind of weird. Oh yeah, and Season 1 too. So.
Time for some extra credit. I'll teach you the way of shinobi. Think you can defeat me?
I'm not over the hill yet. Are you ready?
Come on.
Please don't hate me. I must fight for my dream.
Alright, that's all the Season 1 plus the Part 1. Basically, what I did for the clips is part there, P1 clip is their most recent appearance. So for most of the Part 1 cast, that's Revolution 2. And then for the GameCube exclusives, that would be Clash Ninja 2, because that was the last time we got an English game on the GameCube. And then the set P2 clip is usually the previous game, with a few exceptions where the game even before that was even better. Like I think Jiraiya, I went on and went back 2 games for like Jiraiya. There's a few cases where they had even better clips from other games. But anyway, yeah. And then for GameCube, it was Clash Ninja 2, and then their P2 voice is Clash Ninja 1. So that's how it works. While I was, again, on this tangent, I had Season 1 done, I had all the kids done, and I was like, well, since Kakashi's in Season 1, I have Kakashi. It'd be kind of weird to have the kids and not their senseis, too, like, have voices in the game. So I went and finished off the jonin as well. So we got...
Might as well get started. All right, let's do this.
All right, let's begin. Let's get started.
Youth at full power! Leave this to me.
And Baki.
Finally. Finally.
Those are actually different clips. So between Revolution 2 and Revolution 3, all the cast, they did get revoiced. But for some reason, some of the super side characters, they had them repeat the same line. Or they may not have even had them re-record anything. They could have just done a little bit of sound engineering to save the pitch. But it actually is a slightly different clip. I may actually change it to be unique, but they actually are different. But anyway, that tangent kept going. So then I ended up doing all of the secondary cast, inclusive. Someone sent me the Storm Connections voice clips. Thank you, Chakra Warrior 2012. And so now we have characters for the first time ever voiced in Clash Ninja.
The time is right. Behold my power.
I'm not going to go into this tangent on this video. Storm Connections, at least Connections, is the voice clips are so terrible. I actually couldn't fully voice all the characters. And by the way, all these characters are fully voiced, like in game too. I'm just showing you their character select voices, but yeah, they're fully voiced in battle as well. So any character that has a voice in a character select has a voice fully done in game. I've only done English for now. I'm not doing Japanese for a while. I may not even do Japanese. It's such extensive work unless I get a translator. But anyway, the Storm clips are so bad, I will actually have to make a second video just to talk about how awful the Storm voice work is and how much I appreciate Clash Ninja's effort here. But there are some characters where I couldn't even get a second voice clip because the voice clips are so terrible. It's not even about quality. They just say odd things that these characters would never say. They're just so weird. I'm like, why did you have that voice actor say that? There are some characters I couldn't even source 2 quotes. That's how bad the voice work. All of their voice files for the battles, and I couldn't source 2 quotes for the character select. Most of the Storm voices don't even have an intro or a victory. You're supposed to have 2 intros and 2 victories. I couldn't even get to... some characters don't even get 1 intro or victory clip from Storm. I'll have to figure out another way to source it. That's how terrible the voice work is in the Storm games. It's so... I'll have to make a whole video on it. But anyway, and our first example of that is Tobirama. I can't even get a second clip for Tobirama.
Opportunity knocks. Opportunity knocks.
So whenever there's only 1 clip recognized in the file, it'll just play the first clip for P1's clip for P2, just so that something is being said. But as soon as I do figure out a way to get a second clip, it'll automatically start playing the second clip. But yeah, the voice work is so terrible, I'll have to make a video on it.
Let's go! I'll turn up the heat a bit.
This'll be over quick. This'll be over quick.
Yeah, someone like Minato couldn't source 2 clips. That's how terrible the voice work is.
Is it my turn? It's been a while.
You've got some guts. Step outside.
Shizune's not voiced yet, and that's because she does have voice work in Storm series, but she was only in Storm 1, Storm Generations, and Storm 3, I believe. So I only have the clips from Storm Connection, so I'll have to find a way to get the voice clips from Storm 1, Storm Generations, or preferably Storm 3. So I can get the rest of her voice clips. Storm 3 would be best. If anyone can send me the voice clips for that, that would be super fantastic. Because Storm 3 also had the Sound Ninja 7. I'm sorry, not Sound Ninja, Sound... 7 Ninja Swordsmen from the Mist, who will be playable in my game. So I'll need the voice clips at some point too. So if someone has the voice clips to Storm 3, it doesn't have to be ripped. I just need I just need the file. I have the tool that can read the file to get the voice clips out of them. I just need the raw files. So if anyone has the Storm 3 on their game and wants to share the files with me, please let me know. So I can get Shizune's voice clips from that, because she was a support only. So she would still have voice clips. Excuse me.
How exciting. How exciting.
There's no escape. There is no escape.
Let the mission begin. Mission start.
Let the mission begin. Mission start.
Yeah.
Here we go! Now it gets real and I'm the real deal.
That's an example of one of those clips where it's just so weird. Like, what's he saying?
Here we go! Now it gets real and I'm the real deal.
That's such an odd thing to say. I went on and used it anyway because it's the best second clip I could find. But there's some phrases that they say that are even weirder than that. It's like, why are you saying that? I know Killer Bee raps and rhymes, but that line is just so weird.
Let's move. Finally getting warmed up.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Storm voices.
Shall we begin? Go on, entertain me.
See, Class Ninja's voices are so much better. They actually sound like the characters and things they would say.
Looks like I'm up. Oh, all right.
There are clips for the Sound 5, but I haven't added in everyone yet. I've got most people in. I went on and did basically everyone in the Leaf basically has voices, and a few of the basically everyone who was in Revolution 2 has voices. Everyone in the Genki games has voices. I need to do the Shippuden cast. I did Naruto.
Here I go! All right, let's go!
Sakura.
Oh, I won't lose. Well, all right.
And Sasuke.
Time to end this. I'll do this in one shot.
But that's it. I need to add in like Sai.
Things are about to get
Oh,
interesting.
yeah. That's right. I already did Yamato because he shows up in part 1 in my game in Revolution 2 story with Kagura. He's part of the Yamato storyline now. But I need to do Sai, Shikamaru Ino. Actually, no, I did Ino.
Now's my chance.
Because I had to get her voices from Storm. So basically, the one that uses Storm voices, I went on and did.
Now's my chance.
So Ino's fully voiced. But I gotta do everyone else in the actual Leaf. And then saying with the Sand, I need to do the Sand people, but I already did Baki. Yeah, I need Itsuchi too. Mist is done. These two are done. I need to do the Sound 5 next. There's just so many of them, and I do them in batches. I'm like, ugh, I have to do all 5 of them at the same time. It's so strenuous. I gotta do Tinutaka.
Get out of my sight.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did some of the Rogue Ninja.
Let's get the fun started.
Rogue Ninja will have a voice. I've gotten some of his voice clips, and I need to source. Some of them, they have the voice clips from the battle, but they don't have a lot of voice clips if they're like a side character like this. So I'll have to go into the story mode clips and get some of the voice work they did in story mode clips, which are completely listed separately. And that's going to take a while because they're not, you can't just search. Like, there's no, like, Rogue Ninja clips. Like, you have to go through story 1s through, like, story 1,000 and really go through each individual line to figure out who is talking in that clip and then extract that clip that I need. So, I'll eventually that when I get to these characters in that time. So, some characters won't have voices for a while until I'm ready to filter through the entire story mode to find when they speak. But Rogue Ninja did speak a little bit during the story mode of Revolution 2. So I'll be able to go through that story mode clips and get more voice work for him so he'll get a full voice. Same thing with Akari and Kuroma. They got a tiny few clips from their battle thing. But most of her clips are literally her shouting Naruto in different tones. So I'll really have to comb through the story mode to give her combat, the gasps and things like that. And the right there, take this. I'll have to get all of those from the story mode for her. And he has a little bit more clips because at least he does fight in that game, so he has a few clips that are already ready for me that I've already put in the game. But I don't like to have them activated until they have a full voice. Anyway, I'll have to come to the store mode to get the rest of his voice clips. Yeah, and then I have a few of the Akatsuki.
Sure, why not? You can't hope to defeat me.
Let's go. Hope we can get acquainted later.
I don't have Sasori or Deidara.
Lord Jashin! Just watch.
I only went on and did Hidan because I had to use Storm's Hidan voice. Fun fact for those who didn't know, in Revolution 3, Hidan actually didn't have an allocated English voice actor when Revolution 3 came out because they put all the EX3 characters in there, but the story in US was nowhere near where Japan was at the time. So we got, they figured out a way to get Kakuzu though, strangely. So we got Kakuzu's voice, correct, but Hidan actually had a separate voice actor in Revolution 3, so I can't use any of his clips because it's not the Hidan voice actor, so I had to use Storm's clips. So I just went on, while I was in Storm's files, I went on and added in his voice clips from Storm. And also, very weird, these were the best things I could find for him to say in the character select thing. I need to do Kakuzu later.
Now then. It's time to settle the score.
Pain also has extremely weird voice clips. Extremely weird. Again, I'll have to make a separate video on how weird the Storm clips are.
Count on me. I have something to protect as well.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Here I go.
So the time has come. You have lost your chance at victory.
I love that second line. Like, it's a weird line, but it's kind of funny because when you select Madara, he's just like, yep, you're not winning. It's kind of funny.
So the time has come. You have lost your chance at victory.
It's so funny because you definitely did. Yeah, anyway, so those are all the voices that I have in the game so far. I just need to do, like I say, the rest of the Leaf primary cast and their Shippuden variants. I need to figure out a way to source Shizune's voice from Storm 3. Again, if anyone has those files and wants to share them with me, please do. I also need to figure out a game where Ebisu is in there and has some voice clips. I think he was in Storm 2's story mode. So if someone has Storm 2's story mode voice files, I might can sift Ebisu out from there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Storm 2 story mode. Only if he was actually playable in Storm 2. I'm sorry, in Storm 2 story mode. I know he wasn't playable. Or maybe Storm Revolution. Did he speak in that game? I don't know. If someone can figure out a way to get Ebisu's voice clips, that would be great. Yeah, I need to do the Sand Village, inclusive of Granny Chio. And I need to do the Sound 5, and then I need to do Team Taka and finish. I'm not going to Drive Late Chronicles characters right now because I need to go to the story mode for them, and I'm not doing that. Waste of time. And I need to do the last Akatsuki, which is Sasori, Deidara, and Kakuzu. And that'll be it. Oh yeah, and also I need to figure out a way to get the Broken Bond voice clips again. If someone has Broken Bond and wants to share those voice clips, and a way to extract them if you know how. Otherwise, just send me the files and I'll figure it out. I just need voice clips from Broken Bond. Thank you! Last thing I'll do before I go is I do want to play a battle, just so I think it really does change it up now that everyone has voices. The battles feel so real, especially with characters that have never been voiced in Clash Ninja before. It's super weird. So I'm just going to play a little bit of the game where we fix the sound up really quickly. Yeah. So I'll do Royale. Because it's just chaos. I'll do a Hokage Battle Royale with all the Hokage now that they're all fully voiced. It's so weird! Let me see if I can match these colors.
Behold my power! Opportunity knocks! Let's go!
This'll be over quick.
Step outside.
Now that Kakashi, the 6th Hokage, is in the game. Yeah, because that's the color of the Susanoo, so I'll use that one.
I'm not over the hill yet.
No, there's no 7th Hokage in this game, and there will never be a 7th Hokage in this game. This game does not cover Boruto. Even though I have this voice clips, but no. I guess I'll go ahead and just play here. The frame rate will be low, but hey, it's the Hokage Monument. How can you not play the Hokage Monument? So let's just enjoy battle and listen to their voices. Actually, I'm going to put it on loud. Sorry. I'm going to put it on loud, so I'm not going to talk anymore. This game video's over. Thanks for listening, and let's just listen to a battle.
Let's decide this in one go. Begin!
Here it is. Over here. Battle is over.
That was some good stress relief.